What's up, YouTube? How y'all doing? How y'all doing? NairoMK in the building, granting you with another reaction video. I know this is, somebody said this is the wrong set. No, this is an experiment. Some people told me, yo, Cosmos got 3-0 by Kirby and like triple 3 stock or some shit, like demolished. And I need to see how Kirby can almost annihilate Pyramithra to that degree. But then just yesterday, not even 24 hours ago, Cosmos went from getting demolished by Kirby last week into 3-0ing the GOATs, Spargo. So after this set, we're gonna check and see what happened. How did it go from Kirby annihilating him to Spargo getting annihilated? It was a little over 24 hours ago. Yo, correct me again and see what happens. But anyways, without further ado,
Mexico, you know,
I didn't watch this set. I know it happened last week though.
But speaking
holy
of
quality, I had to adjust the audio. So, hold on.
This is a Cosmos who, in the last 12 months, has kind of been a little bit more of a resurgence in his gameplay. Obviously,
damn,
you know,
bro said resurgence.
S-Factor, a little.
I just had to comment on what the commentator was saying. He said he's been having a resurgence in the last 12 months. Like, damn, he said the whole year, bro. Like when people say, oh, they climbing back up, they having a resurgence, and typically they say that shit in like the last month. They're like, yo, in the last month or two, they just been kind of like cooking and all this shit coming back. But a whole year, that's a big ass time window, bro. Jeez, you gotta let me say something like that. But anyways, all right, let me check. Let me see what happened.
Obviously, you know, last summer,
a lot of people been losing to Kirby lately, or like, you know, like
a little bit aggressive right there. You know, really coming out to meet Gilhue here with these forwarders. And
okay, that was good.
To take that first
it starts off strong.
This is a scenario where
now just run away with punish.
Go out to edgeguard Kirby, mostly.
How does it go wrong?
With a storm right here, so let's see how that's going to work out. We're actually going to go, and yep, that's very smart coming in from Gilhue, using the rock right there, turning into stone in order to be able to stop.
I think I've seen you land that on Cosmos like 11 times before.
Try to use the up B from.
But that one was extremely avoidable.
You're going to get stoned out essentially with.
Stoned out?
So very
bro was blazed the fuck out. Ooh.
Like, this is the,
hold on, I gotta write some. I gotta take some notes down for my Kirby win streak. I mean, right now when I'm watching this, okay, Cosmos he doing good. Like, how does it go downhill like that?
So hard to DI, especially depending on what part of the backer you get hit by. And Gilhue doing a really good job in shield there. Free F smash right there for Gilhue, and now having a situation where he.
So what he does is that goes on the offensive.
Bro, yo, just oh my god, he just has to whiff punish those forward airs with dash attack. Like, how are you not whiff punishing that shit with Mithra dash attack? He is forward air like a monster because he knows you're not doing shit to it.
Cosmos Pyra on deck, at least, you know, at least for the rest of the set, from what I'm expecting.
Yeah, definitely 100%. A little bit of an aggression right there.
It's like this is the best way I could describe Aegis players. They play like a boss character. Like you're fighting a boss in a game, and you can't attack that boss until they do a certain attack, and then they have a giant red fucking orb like as a weak point. They're like, oh shit, after that attack, they're like, damn, I'm staggered for like 30 seconds. I can get hit by anything. Ah shit. And then you hit them, and then you rinse and repeat. That's basically like what I just saw in that game. Like he was doing so fine. He wasn't getting hit much. He was doing all this shit. He tried to edge guard. He missed. He upbeat. He went down and he upbeat and then landed on stage. Boom. Big red dot right there. Like, and then got F smash, died. And then right there, I think he wanted to go in and then decided to go away, but he already moved forward. So when he tried to go back, he just got cooked. So he went to Town and City. I feel like PS2 was fine. Why did he swap?
Town and City, though, we can see these, like, you know, drag down, auto cancel smash attacks working really well for Gilhue.
Okay.
On the side.
Okay. Keep chasing, up air.
Yeah, but I mean,
why did he stop pressing attacks?
Oh, going to help adequately, right? Because I mean, Gilhue, he can use and abuse them at the same time. No, how you gonna go down like that?
Okay,
That's
okay.
Day one.
Yeah.
That's day one.
It happens. It happens.
Kirby, man.
You know, that was the first time that happened. It's fine.
Early. That's what Pyra's for. Not. Oh man, it's really rough because Cosmos is feeling a little bit too overzealous within the way that he's approaching.
Some of these combos
for the last like 30 seconds with these confirms, it was actually insane. You know, obviously, you know, whenever you
Imagine getting a double parry into still being in.
Oh my God! Wait, you know, wait. You know,
Hold on.
hold on. The eye out of
oh my!
Oh my! Who was he searching for? Who was he searching for there?
Yo, damn, the comments say, is this how I sound when I talk shit about Cosmos? They do. I can't even say anything right now because they saying it all for me.
Kirby coming out here trying to show.
Oh no! Oh my! Down smash!
Now has such a good dead. Oh, I was about to say if that's down smash connected, that would have been insane.
Definitely.
You're dead. Yeah, you dead as fuck.
Yeah, that's it. You're gone. You're gone. Oh, you're gonna.
Jeez. Gil combo game is actually like ridiculous with Kirby. I gotta do that shit. If I had any chance of winning my 50 win streak with Kirby, I gotta watch that shit, or I gotta like learn from this shit. But most of my opponents also not gonna go off stage and get fucking cooked by up B and all this other shit at the same time.
For like 30 seconds. Just so definitely gonna opt to get a more
oh my god.
Yes.
Okay.
That's
Okay. Honestly, I can't even like.
Cosmos, connect your controller, man. Goodness gracious, Gilhue is just not letting him play at all. And we're finally seeing some pro.
I was gonna say that Gilhue is just kind of just farming. Like he's just reading him very well. Now smash. I know that confirmed.
2 stocks in less than 40%. What is going on?
What is going on?
Cosmos, honestly, at those low percents, you just need to hold out for your life. Hold out and break.
Yo, he is not teched a single time this entire set. Let me go back real quick.
Very strong in his own right.
Let me go back. Wait, what the fuck? How did he lose there? All right, hold on. Yo, I swear, when Pirate, it is 2025. Pirates should just understand, one, that if their up smash non-charge even hits somebody on the platform, they're usually just cooked. Especially a Kirby weight character. But bro had to charge this shit with the anger of Sparta and miss entirely. All you have to do here is like in general, you down air somebody, you walk to the center of the stage or center of the platform if need be, and up smash. You don't have to charge here. Kirby just dies. Sephiroth just dies. And many other characters will just die. With this much rage and your up smash, no charge, you just gotta walk to the center of the platform because this shit is literally the size of the platform. Look at this shit. But because he up smashed there and he Gilhue tech to the left, he obviously did not get hit. But if you go to the center of the platform, like no matter where they tech, I'm pretty sure they are gonna get hit by some part of up smash, and yeah, Kirby's gonna die from it.
Why not? Right?
No way Kirby dies at 73 to Pyra up smash? Bro, on the platform? With rage? Come on, Chief.
Flashy plays that are gonna win you the game.
Kirby dying.
Looking very good right now. Very strong in his own right. The Nair trading
Wait,
right there.
he should have. Did he just run off?
Right now. Very strong in his own
oh
right.
yeah, he did.
Okay.
Right I thought that was I thought that was DIE for a second. I was like, hey yo, god damn. Yo, low key, I didn't even get to say anything for that. That was just like, honestly, like there was moments Cosmos was playing solid, but overall, Gilhue was just kind of reading a lot of his air dodges. He actually could have punished a lot more mistechs from Cosmos as well. So it could have been even more of an ass whooping, like low key. But I think he was always expecting Cosmos to land these techs, but he didn't land a single one. That's like one of the things where like Cosmos was playing pretty good game 1, but then game 2 it kind of just snowballed and he just never was able to go back. I think what it was is you just gotta, you're ages. Kirby is gonna be pressing shit, but Kirby can't really like dictate like the pacing of the matchup or the game. You're faster than him. You have more hitboxes or like larger hitboxes than him. Faster frame data and all this shit, and a lot of things that he gets, or like a lot of his good stuff is usually from like aerials, like a down air, forward air, or back air. They're all solid aerials, so he's gonna be in the air more often than not, unless he's trying to down tilt you. But there was definitely some moments where Cosmos could just whiff punish a lot of the forward airs and stuff that Gilhue was using with dash attack, and you know that's what you gotta do against a character like Kirby. Don't let Kirby be the one in control, because then you just, that's what happens. You look lost and shit. But hold on, that is not all that we're doing here. We were watching this because yesterday, hold on. I thought it was uploaded. I gotta pull out the video. All right. And the reason why we watched Cosmos get 3-0'd by Gilhu's Kirby is because a week later, he comes back stronger than ever before out of nowhere. He put the Green Goblin aside. And now, as you can see, Cosmos versus Spargo. There he is. Ready. Composed. No nerves in sight. Pyra Mithra versus Mid. Piloted by the best player in the world currently in the latest ranking, Spargo. Playing a hard-working character, but Cosmos does not give a fuck about your hard work because Cosmos will say he is better. And we're gonna see why, because I missed out on this. When I got back home yesterday, the tournament was already over, and people were like, "Yo, you missed it. Cosmos was doing this." I was like, "Huh?" So let's see how he does the deed. Oh, he's so dead.
We have the jump.
Never mind.
So up he gets us back there.
Never.
The down smash goes wide. The force side to put it. The F smash. It doesn't kill though.
Shows surviving there. And also amazing use.
Okay, hold on. Hold on.
No, it's the same thing.
Back
Oh.
within two.
Yeah. Oh, goodness. And also it's a
Okay,
big spike
he
to
basically
go
just
in.
gave him that stop.
On this back here, playing a little bit
Okay, now they playing neutral.
Not coming in as much, but Cosmos more than happy.
Spargo kind of throwing a lot of hitboxes right now, like
Resetting on the
rather than
platform.
like trying to go for any
Trying to
mix-ups.
bust out a little bit, but 51% built up
Oh.
and looking for the edge guard. The up, he finds it. Do we have
He has
it?
his jump,
We do.
but he has his limit now.
We get the limit. That is just barely
Cosmos
going
needed
back.
to do it
The
one more
down smash
time,
keeps the
but
pressure going for Cosmos.
I mean, he's
What
still
is this?
putting up some good pressure. This is what happened. This is the result of Spargo giving him a free stock. Oh, you not making this shit back.
Side beat gonna come through, but it's hard for Mithra to get back here against just the blade beams. We do get the up beat, but there's nowhere near the ledge. And
Bro got killed by blade beams. Bro, why does everyone always jump when, like, in this scenario right here, like when Spargo up B somebody, I swear everyone always jumps in this scenario and gets back aired and they put themselves in a bad spot. Like that air dodge, bro, everybody should have punished that. I'm surprised Spargo didn't punish that, honestly.
Another big hit here. Cosmos not gonna find it with the downer. Swinging wide.
Really?
The gentleman not quite there to kill. 139. The neutral will hit it, but Spargo hits the tech. But he can't.
He hits the tech, but he was so far underneath the stage where he still died either way. That's unfortunate. Ooh, that actually beat the up B startup.
I mean, 50% built up out of
Bro, Cosmos is just naring right now. Grab, back throw. Oh, good forward there. Forward smash? Nope.
But we're gonna make back to ledge, but it's just the raw get-up attack read.
Dude, people see. Okay, we get down.
Hold on. Oh, wait a second.
Yeah, okay.
Right now,
That-
all this damage and pressure.
Okay, that was a good down there, but how did that even hit? Like,
Coming through, Spargo getting no time.
am I the only one that saw how far away he was?
But we are gonna make back to ledge, but it's just the
This is the Twitch recording of this, so I can't even like go frame by frame, where it's like really difficult to do it. But like, look at where he's at, and he's not able to jump because he has no double jump here. This right here hit. Still, okay, never mind. Now that looks more believable. Actually, it just didn't look believable. In the like, without slowing it down, it did not look believable. Low key though, that was kind of an optimal down air because if you think about it, let's say if he did mess up, right? Spargo is gonna obviously limit up B back, and the up B is not gonna kill him or not gonna kill Cosmos. It's gonna bring him back. So low key, it was an optimal down air attempt to go for. I'll give him that. Dash attack.
But as I say it, look at all that.
Oh, that's a stop.
Even in the jump cut, Spargo gets the limit though.
Bro
With the
never
last
punishes
breath,
that
jump
shit.
back. I don't think we have a jump, and I think this air dodge doesn't get it.
Okay, now he's dead. Now he's dead. Ah, good sequence nonetheless. Let me replay that.
Nice little bit of percentage.
Let me replay that. That was a good sequence.
Cosmos not getting quite as many follow-ups.
Yo, that Mithra dash attack kills Cloud in this matchup. Jesus Christ.
Jump cut. Spargo gets the limit though with the last breath and has to jump back. I don't think we have a jump, and I think this air dodge doesn't get it. Yes, Cosmos another.
This matchup sucks for Cloud, bro. I'm gonna let you know that right now. As he,
oh my God, Spargo answering kind, and look at that. I'm seeing the arbiter. And
it sucks. It still sucks.
The hype is
It still
awful at this moment,
sucks.
but also the tension between these two again. Situation.
Oh, he's dead. He got two
Oh
frame.
my God,
One more
is that
chance.
it?
Yes, it is
Okay.
indeed
Bruh.
Cosmos.
Yo, hold on. What the fuck?
Oh my
This is actually like some of the best, like, this is what some characters are able to do to Cloud for free, low key, and not really low key, but jeez. No wonder he's 3-0'd.
You're gonna go for the suicide here.
Oh, Spargo had the read, but just slightly pulled the trigger too early. Also, yeah, Cosmos is from Ohio. Well, he's from Texas, but then he lived in Ohio for a while, and then now moved to Mexico. No jump. He has to burn up B. That's it.
No way.
No
Okay.
limit left, and a forward air comes through. It's just not enough. Spargo hanging on and has to try and mix up this.
He has no jump. Oh my God, how is he alive? Oh, that's it.
That is way too committal.
Again,
it's not dead.
He's not. The stealing from the last kid actually coming in clutch. Cosmos needs.
Bruh, Cosmos is trying to lose here now.
Just gonna put yourself out.
A lot of uncharacteristic like plays from Spargo, but his survivability still is like hella good. Oh my, wait, who got the phantom hit there? Somebody got a phantom hit. Was that Cosmos? Cause they both threw out a hitbox. Let me see.
This is a horror. Silent Hill looking
Right here. Oh, actually, right here. Somebody. Oh, I'm pretty sure that was Cosmos. He got it. I can't go back a frame on Twitch because YouTube farms, but
Grab for Spargo though. This is an opportunity as you are off stage. Tried to go for the spike, can't
Spargo?
find it. Back air finding it. No, we're going for the suicide and it misses.
Dude, Cosmos delaying. He's recovering for a second.
it just occurred to me that they had player cams because the first set didn't have player cams, so y'all can't see the player cams. Granted, these two players don't really be doing anything in their player cam. You ain't missing anything, but I'm just laughing because Cosmos just immediately went for his water bottle. He didn't pop off, no nothing. He like, no, like, oh, what? Look.
Suicide and it misses.
Dude,
Right for the water bottle. Nah, hold on. I'm gonna let you know right now. Look at Cosmos' face right now.
B, it was almost a spike.
You think he's like, oh yeah, just another day in the office, but his heart like, bro trying to make sure he don't look nervous right now, but nah, he nervous. I could tell. Double cross slash? Nah, no double. He had to hit him with the reverse Spargo. Spargo up B's at low percent and Cosmos up B's at high percent. I didn't even know this was a tournament happening, but hold on right now. That was worth. Low key. Actually,
64%.
nah, maybe it wasn't worth in that percent. Maybe at a higher percent would have been worth, but it kind of. Wait, did he? Did that until hit Cosmos? I mean, hit Spargo trying to go underneath the platform. Let me see. Damn, he did. He tried to do an instant like platform drop back air, but he actually got caught. Must be nice to have an up tilt that hits from behind. Wouldn't know about that. My moves have precision on them.
Machetazo, it's not gonna work. It's gonna take one more chance for Spargo, but the limited hand back air finally.
He messed up on his dash. He got stuck in the skid animation.
Looking for a forward air, doesn't quite find it though.
Oh no.
Damn, he could have double dash attack.
Look at the tension between
Hit him with that double dash, that Mario Kart.
He has this in the back. He just needs to find the right opening, but as Cosmos Spargo slowly showing up, taking the handle, dragging this bull by the horns, but the down is going to win.
No, that's it! Spargo down, Cosmos with the win.
That killed? I don't think that should have killed. That was not a DI. Or at least like in the scenario, like Mifra's or Pyra's down back air can be annoying as fuck, and sometimes it can mix up your DIs in certain moments, but this one was like a clear like he's on the right side of Cloud, so like the way the DI is down and like away and stuff. But it seems like he died so fast that I'm not sure what direction he was trying to press, but it seemed like it was up in something else. You know, I think he went the right direction. That like even if he DI'd the proper way, he just got launched like faster. So that means even though character got sent the right direction, the direction he was holding for DI was the opposite because he just got launched there even faster, which means he's going further, which means he'll die faster or at an earlier percent. Yeah, he was doing up and away rather than like down and away. My boy Cosmo's out here doing some work. He also continues on to get second place. This is winner's quarters, by the way. Wait, who does he fight? Hold on, let me skip a little bit. Who does he fight in top 8? Oh, he fights Chag. Wait, is it Paolo?
But yeah, that is what it's going to be. No Palu on the first round. Perhaps comes out later if this doesn't do too well, but the Min Min is the counter pick. He used
bonus game for the video. Bonus game for the video. I see Palu. I actually don't know the score. Nobody spoiled the score.
Well onto this platform.
Does the Palu put in work or does it just barely loses? I'm gonna find out right now. Shout out to Chag though. Him playing Min Min is smart. It's smart. Trust. But like I thought he was gonna go Palu like off the bat. It's a -2. Yeah, it's a -2.
Good spot dodge there.
But what's a -2 a good player?
Forcing that respect in the Iris there. Just slightly.
Ooh.
Down throw. Yep. Looking for that air dodge read with the down tilt.
Okay.
Punished out by the dash attack. Such a good.
No, hold on. Chag's actually playing this really well right now.
An unshielded air.
He got to get that KO though.
All the way off and okay, almost gonna get it.
Oh, that was kind of clean.
Yeah.
I said it first.
Swap outs, and even though we saw early lead for Chag, he does finally.
That is something Cosmos goes for a lot near the ledge. He obviously wants to go for. He obviously wants to go for a pirate jab kill, so sometimes he gets grabbed more often than other players. I haven't played Cosmos in a while, and I've definitely, haven't played him much in this matchup in recent. But I mean, he still looks comfortable in this matchup. Yeah, I just finished watching the Spargo set, and I was like, who did he fight in the rest of the top 8? Saw Palu, and here I am. Bro, low key, could he have gotten a footstool there on Chag? Let me see.
Yeah, just a bit. Those spot dodges can be
like right here. I wonder if he dropped down. Can Mifra get a footstool in there? If she could, that would have killed Palu with no jump.
In the matchup now, after getting his bearings after the first stock, and
you just get whiff punished so easily in this matchup. Jesus. Finally, this is like the first time he got a hit in like 50 seconds.
Bad spot for Chag as he finds himself just whiffing attack over and over again. Finally catches Pyra out a little bit.
Yo, bless Aegis players for going Pyra like way more than they ever should.
Back throw off stage, gonna reset here.
That was a free ass KO.
This teleport out of the corner, not punished, but finally.
Well, I mean, Min Min does fine against Aegis as well. And Min Min does better against Aegis than Palu does for sure. So I think that's the reason why he tried. It didn't seem like he was losing by a lot either. So I don't think it was a bad pick. But he's doing good with the Palu right now. Cosmos is playing like a slower neutral than he has to, but he's not getting punished for it. So he's gonna keep doing it,
Chag doing his damnedest to get here.
Oh, that right there was a terrible recovery attempt. He basically burned his double jump for free and also just guaranteed himself a stock loss. I'm pretty sure, okay, this is like an ultimate thing, but I'm pretty sure there's a good amount of characters that can up smash people doing get up attack for free. And I swear the people who have the craziest or like the best up smashes for it never do it. Like in this scenario right here, he swapped to Pyra, right? He held shield. Why didn't he just up smash out of shield or up B out of shield? He dropped his shield, did nothing for a moment, and then did jab instead, rapid jab. But up B near the ledge might actually kill, and absolutely up smash would kill at this percent. I've never understood that. I feel like a lot of people are like, yeah, they're probably not ready for it, but like you have a decent amount of time. It's not like a frame perfect thing. Now up to would be a little bit different. That's gonna kill.
For playing the game.
Yep.
Yeah. That was so close.
Bro, Cosmos is definitely the Aegis player to get the most up Bs like this. No shit like that. The way Cosmos up Bs there, he actually has enough time to drift back to the ledge if he reacts or like if he sees that he didn't get the hit there. But if he sees that he gets the hit, he can just hold in and he will get the second part of the up B. So it is a decent thing, but it depends. There's some moments where Cosmos does that up B in like the worst time or against like the worst characters, and then he just basically loses his stop. Chag did pretty well there with Palutena. Oh, what the fuck? He did pretty well with Palutena. I didn't watch the Min Min games because sorry, I fucking hate Min Min. I mean, I can figure, or I can tell how the games went, or like Min Min game plan and all that shit. It just Cosmos probably played a good ledge trap and just kind of bodied him and stuff. But yeah, I feel like Cosmos in this tournament compared to the other one, I don't know what placement he got when he lost to Gyuhu on the other event, but he definitely seemed to have been playing a lot better. Spargo was definitely like messing up a little bit, you know, that up B on the second stock to lose the game was a little uncharacteristic. Granted, I see why he went for it, but Cosmos's like advantage state on Spargo in that set was kind of fire. It was actually hella good, and then it just continued into this set, getting a 3-0 on Chag. Very, very good win. He only lost to Ouch, I believe, in winners and grand finals to get second place. Ouch, we just literally saw him beat Alcala and a bunch of other players at Battle of BC, getting what, 3rd or 4th place, somewhere around there. So clearly Ouch has been on a tear recently, and that is not a bad loss by any means. So hopefully Cosmos can continue this. Hopefully Cosmos can get his run back on Guihiu. Is that it? I'm sorry if I butcher your name, Chief. Not a name I hear often because he mainly stays in like Mexico and stuff. I don't think he really travels often. So this is a tournament that happened in Mexico, if I'm not mistaken. So I don't know if he was even at this event. He might have been, but I guess he wasn't in Cosmos' path. But all right, will Cosmos continue to cook like that? He is planning to go to Kagaribi. We're gonna make sure he cooks just as hard, if not harder, where it matters the most, in the land of Japan. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see y'all next time. Shout out to my boy Cosmos for turning up after losing to Kirby. Kirby apparently not too bad. That's not a diss on Guihiu, by the way. But like, you know, it's just like he kind of got destroyed. You know, he got destroyed those last 2 games. So I wasn't sure if Cosmos wasn't his washed era, but he picked himself back up with this event. So that's some good shit. So shout out to Cosmos. But all right, chat. I mean YouTube. I'll see y'all next time. I hope you guys enjoyed. Leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Take care.